This is Harley. She's a slightly older, I think she's about 7 years old, black lab from Dallas, originally from Hawaii actually. But we've been off leash for about a week now. Obviously we're off leash right now. And we're going to be doing this session in the house because I don't want to be over eager and unsafe with going for off leash walks. If the dog is still unreliable or not, trustworthy with being stuck to us and following directions while off leash. So we've been doing a lot of our off leash work in the backyard and then now in the house, so we can make sure that there's no difference between being on leash and off leash, right? This dog is exceptional while on leash, and then likes to try to get away with things or become unglued while off leash, right? Which is not unusual, of course. But I want to show the progress that we'll be making just in this session alone. So with stability, and then distance to place, and then how we might use that around the couch, because this dog's very used to jumping on the couch or being on the couch, especially when it pertains to training as an escapism tool, right? Or another option to get out of doing it, right? So here, come on. We're gonna call her all the way to us. She's gonna come on. There you go. We're gonna make sure that she comes all the way back so that when we step forward, she's still in line with us, not ahead of us or anything like that. Heel, place. There you go. When we send the dog to place, it's like we're bowling the dog, right? So I'm stepping forward and kind of giving her a lot of guidance in that way. Good job. Here. Sit. Good. So this time, she's of course facing us. I want her to go backwards to place, which shows, that she trusts my guidance to do what I'm asking without being able to see the target, and that she knows what place means because she's going right there. So, place. There you go. So, case in point. Not bad. Good job. Okay. Here. I did say. My bad. Here. Sit. I'm getting confused. I did say here, and she was listening. But I moved the pillows here so that we're a little bit closer to the cot. As we get better at this, we'll move over there. So she's having to move across the entire living room. And the guidance is a lot lessened or more difficult for the dog to understand when we're sitting because we don't have all that directional. Here. Come on. Yep. Sit. There you go. Good job. But I'm going to give her as much guidance as possible in the same way. Place. So I'm kind of leaning in place. There you go. So that shows a clear understanding, right? But it also shows that she doesn't really want to do it, unfortunately. Good job, pretty girl. Good job. Right, because she stomped right there and then followed through with the word. Good job. That was so good. We'll do it one more time and then we'll move across the living room. Here. Yes, good job. Sit. Okay. Harley, place. 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 That's my girl. Good job. All right. Okay. Sit. There you go. So I just want to make sure she was listening and not just expecting to come to me at the first sound of something I said. I put a carrot there on the cot earlier, but she doesn't like carrots. I guess she wasn't interested. Here. Good job. Sit. There you go. Okay, Harley. Place. 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 Okay, that was so good. job. So I think that was mostly her deliberating on whether or not she wanted to do it. And so that's why 4, on her complete on her own, she chose to follow through and do it. I'm giving her a lot of pets and praising her for being really good. So good, but we'll do it one more time. Here. Come on, pretty girl. All right, there you go. Okay. Place, 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 place. Okay. Good job. Here. Okay, I'm not asking her to sit this time or the last time because I think it's a little easier for her to get going if she's already standing. But place. That was so good. That was so good. There's no way. There's no way you did so good. Oh my gosh. Nice job. Okay, here. Okay, so now that we've pretty much knocked that out, that was really good. I want to work on stability while off the cot. Sit. Because this is harder than having a target, a designated place to stick to. And also, I want the dog to understand that there's a difference between when I send you to the cot and when I don't, right? I don't want the dog to just run to the cot all the time. So, sit. And you see how important the body language is there to direct the dog, sometimes even more so than like the command itself, because it can be very clear in that way. Yes, good job. All right. Sit. Okay. Nice job. Pretty good. She goes home in under a week, so in about 5 to 6 days. So I haven't taught it down yet, but we'll have that pretty much nailed down by the time she comes home. She's just been very brutish and resistant at times, so I didn't want to put too much pressure on her or make her feel weird about me with me putting my foot on the leash and kind of pushing her down. But I think we're at that point now, and she's got a lot more understanding of how to learn overall, that I can do that. So, here, heel. But just want to make sure we can walk around without her wanting to jump on the couch or go to place without being told to. And also you can see that she's stuck to the left-hand side, just like we want. There you go, and we stop right in front of the cot. She didn't go there. Place. Yeah, that should pretty much do it. She did really good. Good job. Sit.